I saw it today and I was really fucking pissed off about it. I went to this place called Atwood's. It's like kind of like a Tractor Supply company kind of joint, you know?
Okay.
And I was
all your Tractor Supply needs.
Well, we were getting horse feed, and on the way out, they had this display set for like where they had like the summer grilling and the coolers and all that.
Right on.
And they had these fucking Yeti coolers for sale for $300. These stupid, and right next to them for $25, your classic Coleman.
Yeah.
And I said, what dipshit asshole would spend $300 on a stupid piece of shit Yeti fucking cooler?
I like how once you pick a side, you are so against the other side of it.
That's life, man. Pick a side in life, Cyril. Pick a side in life.
Yeti coolers. Motherfucking coolers.
They are the dumbest fucking thing that I have ever seen or heard about. This is what everybody says about oh my God, I've got a Yeti and it keeps my cold water cold for 17 days. And I didn't know you could keep cold water cold for 17 days, but with Yeti, you can. My coffee is literally warm from 6 a.m. to midnight every day. And I go, well, what are you drinking your fucking coffee over a 24 hours period? Who needs ice water cold for 17 days? Well, and by the way,
the icing kind of makes sense because you're just going to buy more ice. If you're the ice kind of using fella, once you fill it up, you hope to keep the ice as long as possible. But what are you going to dumb.
But you're cold. Like, who's not drinking their cold water? Who is not drinking?
You get a cold. Or are we talking about coolers?
Right now, I'm talking about the Yeti The cup is where it started.
Oh, okay.
Because this all started with the stupid cup, and that's how it started.
No,
they made this.
Were first.
Oh, they were.
Yes, that's where the company started. Was the coolers, and they've always been god awful expensive.
And then here's one other thing: ice is ice, cold is cold. So you throw your ice in the Coleman, and you throw your ice in the Yeti, and you put your beers in it. Yeah. Both are going to be cold. Both, yeah,
but
the same
your
cold.
Coleman is only going to stay cold for like 5 hours, and the Yeti will stay
not
cold
even
till
accurate.
The ice age arrives.
Number one, it's not even accurate. Number two, the difference between $25 and $300 is
a lot of
15. That's a shitload of fucking ice.
Yeah, that's my side of it too. I'm not for them. I guess they're nice and all, but I can't justify paying that much for a thing that keeps my ice.
Who is so? If you're so fiscally responsible with your ice choices in life, then why are you the least fiscally responsible thing you could do is get a fucking Yeti cooler?
Yeah, but then
you could probably buy. Here's what you could do. I'll make my own fucking Yeti cooler. You get the giant $30 Coleman. And then inside of it, you put a $20 Coleman. And then inside of that, you put a $10 Coleman. All right? Then you got 3 Colemans inside of you. So far, I'm what, $50 in?
Yep.
Okay, $50.
You can keep one beer inside the small koozie.
And you can keep it cold. You can keep that beer cold for 74 days with 1 cube of ice.
I kind of want to. Okay? I kind of want to try this now.
Yeah. Well, I saved someone hundreds of dollars.
You take all your coolers, fill them all with ice. And then we'll just have one beer in the center at the bottom of the koozie.
This is the other thing. I don't like about it. People always say this like it's like fucking magic. Like David Blaine showed up. They go like, "Hey, check out my Yeti. I got a Yeti." And it makes everyone.
How many people have stopped you and said, "Have you heard of these Yetis yet?"
Everyone. Everyone's here. Everyone in my life has talked about these Yeti coolers. Okay, everyone. I have been stopped by random people in the streets with Yetis.
Hey, have you heard about Yeti? Come look in the back of my van.
And then everyone, when they talk about them, they sound like Bobby's mom from Bobby's World. Don't you know? Yeti? I got my Yeti. Don't you know? You have a Yeti cooler? Check out my Yeti. And I go, I don't want to check out your Yeti. And then they say, like, no, trust me. Check it out. And what are you going to do? You're going to touch it? You go, oh, it's cold. Wow. Yeah. A cold thing is cold.
Next time somebody tries to show you one, you should open it up and try to climb in.
Well, that was what I said. I said, you know what?
This is the biggest one I've seen.
This is when you need a Yeti cooler. You need a Yeti cooler.
Can't fit a body in there.
Well, that's it. That's what I said. That was exactly my thought. The only time I'll get a Yeti cooler is if I had to drive a corpse through Nevada. Okay? And if I have to do that, I need a fucking Yeti cooler. Okay? But if I'm not driving a human corpse through the state of Nevada. I don't need one. I don't need one. Useless.
No, I'll tell you what's useless. For Christmas, I received a Yeti koozie.
Oh my God. Oh, yes.
So,
oh, Jesus Christ.
I take
Yes.
my beer out of my Yeti cooler and then unscrew this thing, put my beer in it, screw it back down, drink my beer so my beer doesn't get cold. You know, I can leave it in the koozie for days, which is not true. I tried it. It does not keep it cold overnight.
That's the thing. It's honestly, that one is the dumbest of them all.
Yeah.
Because it's just all you're doing, you have a metal koozie. You just turned your beer into like an apocalypse weapon. Like if I was ready for fucking some zombies, I got my Yeti beer koozie shield. I'm ready, man. But other than that, it doesn't do anything that another koozie doesn't do.
Koozies are useless for me to begin with, but I tried it, and all it does is make it's a contraption. It has a lid you have to screw on, and then it makes your beer huge, like 3 times the size.
Yeah, your hand wraps around it, and it feels like you're holding a human head in your hand. Like there's no reason to have your fingers extended to that degree. Yeah, it's like a little, probably not even a full human head, like an adolescent human head. Like it's like a 14-year-old's
Jeff
skull.
Foxworthy pitched it on their commercial. It's just like an adolescent's head.
Wait, is Jeff Foxworthy the Yeti guy too? He's the Golden Corral guy and the Yeti guy?
No clue. I don't know. It seems appropriate though.
You might need a Yeti if. That should be his damn bit. You might need a Yeti if you got a cube of ice, $2, and you got to keep a 12-pack of beer cold for 7 days.
You know, if your job was ice delivery out into the desert, you could throw that on the back of your camel, and a week later, still have ice.
Yeah, it's great. Exactly. These are the things you need a Yeti for.